Hey everyone, NWA Prepper here. So, in this same series of vacuum canning, this jar is vacuum canned or dry canned, and this has about a pound of pasta in it, and that's about 8 servings. And so for my family, this would make a couple of meals, family of 4. With leftovers, we could easily cut it into thirds and be just fine. So that is so easy to do. I literally just, this is my second take on the video, but I just opened up what we had left over. I had another one of these jars. And so I'm going to put the lid on there, and then I'm going to dry can it just like I've been doing. Again, we use a variety of things in our home, and we use them pretty regular. Pasta, particularly these shells being one of them. And so having the ability to really quickly and easily maintain freshness and store them and not have to worry about bugs or the things that may get inside a bag. Those bags that they come in are unbelievably easy for rodents. Not that, I mean, we live by a big field, so we don't have a rodent issue, except for when there's significant drought. Then we get rodents coming in from the fields by the house, or if it's when it starts getting super duper cold, then we'll get an influx. And I've got this a little bit over 15 pounds of pressure, but I've been doing this for a while, and so my hand's getting a little tired. We're gonna hold that at that. There it is. So we've got another pound of pasta to put away. Like I say, a pound of pasta is this is a 2-pound bag, and it has 16 servings in it. So this is about 8, like I say, but you could make it 10. Most families, if they make a pound of pasta, they're going to have some leftovers. So this one bag cost me about $3. I'm going to do another one, but I'm not going to drag you through the process of vacuum sealing them. And as I shift, see, I find out this one is already shifted, so it's full, because headspace doesn't matter when you're vacuum sealing this type of stuff. But you can see there's a little bit of difference in the amount in this one. So when I get the next jar, I will probably take this lid off and then add a few more pieces of pasta to it, just because if I can add in another half a cup or quarter cup of pasta in that space, then that's another quarter cup that I don't have sitting in these bags, trying to stack them in the cabinet, trying to deal with them. You know, these bags, other than having the serving suggestions and cooking directions, but I don't really need directions to boil pasta, and I don't really care about serving the nutritional information, other than I like to know that how many servings are in here, and I know that that jar holds about 8 of this particular pasta. You can do it. There's no reason you can do it. Yes, do I have 5-gallon buckets of pasta? Of course I do. Sure I do. Not everybody does. I do. My whole group, we did a lot of pasta one day. I guess we probably do a pasta load about every year, but so we have several buckets of pasta in a couple of places. But this is my in the house can get to right now. We're using pasta out of our out of our cupboards. This sits below the cupboard. I'll show you guys a picture of the cupboard. I've talked about it a few times, but underneath our cupboard we have lines of these jars. My wife labels them, and they look nice. They look like they're decoration because she labels them, and they look like decoration, but they're food storage. Anyone can do it. Doesn't matter the size jar. You can do it in a pint jar. If you're only going to eat a pint of pasta at a time, do it in a pint jar. Order this off of Amazon. It's cheap. Order this off of Amazon. It's cheap. This comes with a hose to hook on to just about any vacuum sealer. There's no reason you can't store dry goods in jars for easier access. I don't need a 5-gallon bucket of this. I just need this right there. And then later you can go fill this back from your 5-gallon bucket, reseal your Mylar there, vacuum seal this again, and this way if you're doing barter or trade, you're not digging out 5-gallon buckets. You're pouring out of a jar that then the next thing they see is an empty jar. Because I don't want to give people my jars, particularly not these. These maybe, certainly not these. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about storing dry goods in glass jars. Let's get ready.